Hey guys, so in this video series, we're talking about different hacks and tips and strategies to get the most out of life. In my coaching practice, I use these ideas for people in crisis, for people just looking to level up their lives, and they're incredibly useful. I use them in my own life, and I really wanted to share them with you in hopes that they can serve you. So one of the things that I do each week, which I think is one of the keys to maximizing productivity and fulfillment while minimizing stress, is I plan out each week. Now that seems super simple. It's like, why are you telling me this? I cannot overestimate the value of, after a restful Sunday, sitting down for 20 minutes and plotting out the week. What would an ideal week for me look like? How many workouts would I do? What days would I do them? How much am I going to read? What am I going to do at work? How am I going to serve my partner? How am I going to see my family? What am I going to do to tend to my passions and needs as an individual? I map this stuff out. And I remember Annie Dillard, who is a really famous writer. She used this idea that a schedule is a net for catching days. And I like that, because if we're not purposeful with our goals for the week, when Monday morning hits and you're tired and you don't feel like getting in traffic, you go into survival mode. And if you don't have an actionable plan made beforehand in a clear state, you're not going to make one in the moment. You're not going to make the right decision at 6:30 in the morning on a Monday of, should I go for a run before work? Maybe you will. I know I wouldn't. I need, and what I think most of us need, is a plan. Jocko Willink talks about getting better isn't a hack. It's a campaign. It's a campaign of discipline. And part of that discipline is appropriating the necessary time for each area of your life in a way that serves your goals. So really, try this out. On a Sunday night before the week begins, write down all the things you want to do. And if you're really disciplined, and I do this most days, not every day, I write down all the action items I need to do for the next day. And then you wake up the next day and you bang those things out. And then that night you write down tomorrow's goals. And if you do this on a long enough timeline, you can really achieve and become anything, because all we are essentially is just stacking each day upon the next in a way that serves our goals as we progress. But we can do that efficiently, and we can do it in a way where we feel like we are not surviving, but thriving, because all of our actions are purposeful. And from a place of clear intent, when we crafted our purpose for the week, when we then live according to that purpose because of a good schedule and discipline, there's nothing more fulfilling. There's nothing more empowering that gets us out of a state of survival and into a state of thriving. So I encourage you each week, write down all the things you want to do, leave that somewhere present on your nightstand, on your desk, and cross them off as the weeks go by. And this will give you a direction and sincerity in your life, as far as ROI, like nothing else, because it's a very simple exercise that yields immediate and lasting change. So I hope you plan your week, and I hope it's a great one.